what some of y'all wanted to say. That's all. So how do you value you? And there's just three things I want to lift up, three things, and I'm going to put my blink on and make my exit. Are y'all interested? The first thing is, before you look at you, look at God. If you want to see your value, you ought not look at you first. David writes this Psalms and he deals with how great God is. Listen, he said God made him and he can't get away from God. Anybody know that? David said that if I take flight into the heavens, he's there. And David said, if I make my bed in hell, I've discovered that God is there. And that's what some of us need to realize, is that it don't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter where you come from. God been there. And some of us, God found us at our weakest moment. I wish somebody would help me right here. God didn't wait for some of us to come to church. He went where we were and found us and brought us to church. I am what I am, not because of who I am, but because of who I am. And before I look at me, I need to be sure I got my eyes on him. And I might want to add, you need to quit looking at how other folks see you. How dirt gonna compare dirt? How can the pot talk about the kettle? How can a dirty rag talk about another dirty rag? Some of y'all think y'all fine linen, but you ain't but cotton. All of us made out of the same material. And before you look at your value and look at your worth, you need to be able to see God. Because, I mean, if you really can see God, you can see God. I wish I had some help right here. Because God, not man, looks beyond our faults and zeroes in on our need. And listen here, somebody might look at you and wonder why you up in here. I'm up in here not because you here. I'm up in here because this is God's house. Can I get a witness? And you need to understand that too many of us don't give God credit. I mean, when God blesses you, don't you go talking about, look what you done? Some of us up in here, I'm looking at you, you looking at me, living better than you ever lived before in your life. Some of us, oh, come on, talk back to me. Some of us was in the projects. Oh, I heard that. Now I went there. Some of y'all was in the hood. Come on, y'all don't talk back to me. And God has blessed you. Come on, talk to me. Some of us were in the hood, and every one of our neighbors looked like us. And now the Lord done bless you. And you live in a rainbow neighborhood. Come on. And some of y'all act like you've been in that neighborhood all your life. Come on now. To really value yourself, you need to be able to look at God first. And David said, I've got a good picture. I've got a good idea of who God is. And since I know who he is, I know what he done for me. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. God made me. Anybody know that? God made you. You know, if you're fluffy, just be fluffy and happy. God made you. I mean, if you're skinny, just be skinny and be happy to be skinny. I I mean, if you're a little darker than what you care to be, just be happy dark. Cause dark chocolate good too. Just learn to appreciate. Yeah. Quit trying to be what God didn't make you to be. And God don't make no mistake. Just be happy. See, I don't know about some of y'all, but this right here, this ain't natural. This is good grease. Sometimes you got to work with what he gave you. A little grease and a little hairspray, a little pattern. Come on, y'all, talk that to me. God made me, and sometimes you got to work with what he made you. Come on, what he gave you, you just got to work with it and be happy. You got to first look at who made you. You got to, for real, you got to look at who made you. God made you and put you. Some of us ain't even happy about our family. Have mercy. And don't even know how to appreciate your family. You wish you'd been in another family. God put you in that family for a reason. And maybe since you looking at it, you think everybody in your family crazy. Well, hopefully it's one sane person still there. You. Because I keep telling us, all of us got some pookies in our family. But you got to first look at who God is. And we don't give God enough credit. Some of if I just go out and look on the parking lot, there's enough for several of us to be shouting. Oh, and I ain't talking about the fancy car. Some of us ought to just shout to have a car. Even if you had to crank it up and let it warm up before you put it in drive, you ought to at least be thankful. Somebody ought to holler back at me that God bless you with a car. I remember, maybe some of y'all don't know nothing about this, but I remember when I only had one pair of shoes. And I better not wear them to school. I can only wear them, somebody ought to holler back at me. I can only wear them on Sunday. And it wasn't no question about what I was going to wear next Sunday. Somebody ought to holler back at me. I need some co-signers up in here. Because what I was going to wear next Sunday was the same thing I wore this Sunday. And now I look at what God has. Somebody ought to holler back at me. Sometimes somebody ought to help me right here. Bridget, sometimes I run late because I can't figure out what to wear. God, and you know what? And when sometimes I go in my closet. Y'all say he crazy. But I go in my closet and I just, all right. I'm just thankful, but I'm just looking at the closet. I'm looking at what's hanging up on the top, what's hanging on the neck, and then sometimes I just look at the shoes. And I remember, then I'm reminded of what Reverend Scott would always say. Reverend Scott would say, all that I am, God made me. All that I know, God taught me. All that I have, somebody ought to holler back at me. God gave it to me, and then to God. Be the glory for all the things he's done for me. So when I start feeling bad about myself, I start looking at my maker. And then I find value in myself. So the first thing you ought to do is look to God. Well, the second thing is my value is tied to my purpose. All right. That's all right. My value is tied to my purpose.
Yeah.
You see, God made me, and I want y'all to get this, not for me, but for him.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna get this. God didn't make you for you. He made you for him. That's why my background cannot affect my purpose.
Yeah. All right.
Look at your neighbor. Look at your neighbor. Talk to your neighbor because they probably been talking about you. And tell your neighbor, say, it's not where I come from. But girl, man, it's where I'm going that counts. Yeah, you might be looking at where I came from. I didn't left that. It's where I'm going. God made me for a reason. God made me for a purpose. And somebody needs to know it's all about him. I said in Sunday school, and I'm saying again, is that our churches are being handicapped because testimonies done died. We ought to be sharing with other folk where we came from. Quit acting like when somebody else sinned that they were the first one to done it. And you wrote the book. That young lady ain't the first woman got pregnant out of wedlock.